Hey everybody. Hopefully y'all up. I was late. Let me share out the live so everyone knows your girl is live. Oops. Click on it. Okay, share. Alright, cool. Hey Shrisha. Hey. Hey Leanne, how are you? I figure we'll do some more readings, free yes or no questions, anything that you guys want to talk about. Let me move over. I know I'm kind of close up in the camera, but oh well. I figured this way when I show the cards, it'll be like right in your face. But how are you guys tonight? How is everybody doing? How are y'all feeling? I've always been wondering, like, can you listen to music on here? Because I've been wanting to play music, but let me just Google it. No. Hi. Thank you for subscribing. I'm good, Trisha. You gotta relax. You gotta stop stressing out. Gemini girl, if you subscribe, then yes, you may ask a yes or no question. I know. I was like, I can't even play music because we can't find anything that's not copyrighted. So I don't know. Can you even play like YouTube meditation music or something like that? Like I don't even know. Not even gonna. I guess I'm not even gonna try it or jinx it. And let me know if the AC is too loud because I could turn it down. The question is M the Aquarius feeling regretful regarding us? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to do one shuffle and whatever's on the bottom of the deck. You have the Six of Wands. So yes, he's regretful. Should you apply to Job Corps? You're welcome. He's probably gonna try to like offer you some sort of public apology at some point. Okay. Should you apply to job for HJ? We have the Three of Cups. Yeah. Yep. Bring you a lot of happiness, joy, new friendships, partnerships, things like that. So that'd be great for you. Yes. The Ninja Humans. Hi. How y'all feeling tonight? Yes or no questions, as long as you're subscribed to the channel. If you want, a personal reading, one question, which is like a mini reading, is $15. $30, 3 questions. $35, I mean, 3 questions, and then $45 for a full love breakdown. Hey Kurt, Venus, did you subscribe to the channel? Happy birthday, Ninja Humans. Alright, Venus, for somebody new coming to your life. In 2028. Hey Ron, what's up? I see the 4 cups here, so in 2028, it's possible. It's a maybe. It's a maybe. It all depends on how open you are to the opportunity of love. Like, are you going to miss it when it comes back you by and be focused on what it is that you don't have in 2028? Who knows? You have to really, that's a long time from now to be asking about, but it really depends on how open you are to love and whether or not you want to focus on that, or if you're still in a place of doing your own introspection, focusing on your own life, doing what you need to do to get yourself set up nicely before you move into having a love partner. Your question was answered. Yes, it was. I said yes. Anybody else? What y'all got going on tonight? I don't know why my neck is just, I feel like I gotta keep cracking it. Freaky dancing for money. I don't know why that song been in my head. Doing what you wanna do, she's a freaky dancer, dancing for money. Doing what you wanna do. I hope y'all can hear me. Nobody else? All right, let's see. What should we do then? All right. Thank you, Lolly. What's your question? What's your question? And then after, I'm going to just do random confirmation messages. Since nobody else has a question, I'll just be random. Oh yeah, you did ask me about that. Will Jim and Jungkook release the show? Are you sure? But this is about this is personal readings. It's not about celebrities. I'm gonna do another video. We'll look into that, but oh no. Probably a yes, to be honest, from what I see. Well, I appreciate anybody who subscribed. I guess people just wanted to subscribe, but they don't have a yes or no question. But I still appreciate y'all. Very grateful for everybody who subscribes to my channel, checks my channel out, tunes in with any of the videos, and enjoys. Very grateful, very appreciative for all of you guys. So thank you for rocking with me and my channel and the videos that I make and my mediumship and my insights with tarot. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Y'all make my day. Somebody really made me tear up the other day, like for real, for real. Like, y'all don't even know, like, y'all definitely make my day. Sorry, y'all. It's taking me forever to get these in order. Alright. They said, will they get recognition at work this quarter? Let me see. Recognition at work this quarter. Yeah, for sure. I see the Ace of Wands here, so you're possibly going to be given a new project or something. Like you might get some more responsibility at work, a promotion. It's looking real good for you getting recognition with this Ace of Wands here. Like, most definitely. But yeah, I'm seeing some growth and some new opportunities for you at your job for all of your hard work. All right. Do some random confirmation messages for you guys until I get another question. Random confirmation messages for the collective watching this video right now, or we may come into contact and end up watching this video. I see the wheel coming out sideways, so somebody possibly feels like their chakras is not aligned, that they're not in balance, like overwhelmed, stressing. Work on your solar plexus chakra. Work on your solar plexus chakra right now at this time. For anybody who feels like they are not able to see the vision, the light at the end of the tunnel, or is wondering how it is that you can get more work done if you've been dealing with procrastination, or you've been feeling like you really just don't have the energy or the effort to get as much work done at work. Work on your solar plexus chakra. That will help. Hey, Kelsey. I'm pretty sure you subscribe to the channel, right? Yeah. Will CB and I connect? Not you was dating Chris Brown. Nah, I know, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see if we connect. It's a maybe right now, my boo. With the 4 of swords being here. It's one of those things where you just got to stop thinking about it. You got to put it to rest. You got to let it go. And you got to move on. If it's meant for y'all to reconnect, then y'all will. Oh, they want me to go to the next card? 2 of Wands. Focus on the future. They telling you to make plans. Take a look at the bigger picture. Like if it's meant for you and this person to reconnect and come back together, then y'all will. But right now, you need to switch it up. You need to focus on, you know, what it is that you want to do for yourself. I don't know if you're thinking about traveling, moving, but either way, you're in a season of being in your own world, right? And dealing with your things that you need to do for yourself. So whatever it is that you've been excited about, they telling you make plans, execute, and focus on the future for now. And yeah, if it's meant for you and this person to reconnect, then y'all will. But right now, you got to put it to rest. You're welcome, Kelsey. All right, back to the random confirmations of what I was saying. Yeah, solar. Let me show you real quick with the solar. Okay, so the solar plexus chakra is also known as the Manipura chakra, right? But the main thing, the functions it says are confidence, willpower, self-respect. It's in the spine pretty much. A little bit above your, just 2 fingers above your navel. And the color is yellow, right? For that, the solar plexus chakra, which we know because I talk about the solar plexus chakra a lot with these celebrities and things like that. So a lot of times what it is when it comes to you getting things done at work, it goes back to your gut. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but it is the reality of the situation. So if you want to be able to get more work done, are you taking care of your gut? How is your gut health looking? Like, if you feel like your chakra is out of balance, but right now specifically, it feels like, you know, it's the 3rd chakra, just like I would say 30 on this card. It's the 3rd chakra, the solar plexus chakra, that's out of whack for whoever, you know, somebody right now. So listen, what are you eating when you're on your lunch break? Like, if you feel like after you go to your lunch, you're sluggish and you're not motivated to get things done during the rest of your workday, then it's possibly something that you're eating. So get you some kombucha, all right? Get you some, I don't know. I just love Health Aid kombucha. Start putting more fiber in your diet. Really focus on your gut health. You know, if you're a woman, get you some probiotics. All right, you need to be taking those probiotics. Or eating probiotic yogurt, however the case may be. Just put more of those things into your diet. Focus on your gut health if you feel like you're not able to really have the energy to get the work done. All right, so that was one random confirmation message. Let's keep going because I don't see any other yes or no questions. Confirmations for the collective video when they come into contact with this video. We have iceberg. Everything wants to come out sideways. Iceberg coming out sideways. So a lot of y'all, you know, it's one of those things where you're putting yourself through the stress that you might possibly be going through. So they're telling you to kind of take a step back and really look. Is there really obstacles between you and what it is that you're trying to get to? Is there really something that's in between you? Is there really external forces that's stopping you from getting what you want? Or is it simply you creating those issues in your mind and in your head, or you being stuck and not feeling like you can move forward and not having the confidence to go after what it is that you believe in? So it's really important that you for a lot of y'all, I really, to be honest, I want to say it's one of those things where you just need to embody that Leo energy. Put it like that. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, you know, it's wrong. That Leos are cocky. Leos are self-centered. Leos is this and that. But a lot of y'all need to actually embody some of that more, you know, lion energy, that fierce energy. Like, it's nothing wrong with being self-confident. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance. Like, it's okay to declare who you are with you know, vigor. Like, you don't have to hold yourself back and try to downplay who you are just to make other people feel comfortable. So they're making sure that your ancestors is basically trying to get you to a point where you don't let anyone else stop you from declaring what it is that you are, what it is that you want out of life. When you step into rooms, you need to walk in confidently with your head held high, with your chest out. Like, you really need to get more into that Leo energy. Like, even if people say it comes off as self-centered, or it comes off as you just being self-absorbed, this is the time right now for you to be self-absorbed, for you to focus on you. Give the love that you love giving to other people, and the things that you love to give to other people, give it back to yourself. And don't think that it makes you arrogant, or it makes you, you know, extra because you want to get your nails done, or you want to get your hair done, and you want to dress up and wear makeup, and you want to look good every day. Like, you're welcome, Ape. Like, please do not let anybody make you feel bad for doing those type of things, or make you feel like you extra, or you doing too much. Like, whatever you feel is comfortable to do, trust me, you probably should be doing a little bit more. Some of y'all can downplay yourselves too much, and that's just not the name of the game right now. Your ancestors is like, no, you spent enough time being humble. It's okay to stomp on people a little bit. When you go into these job interviews, or you go into these networking events and stuff, like, don't be afraid to just walk up to a person. Create that connection. If you know that you're a good person, and you that girl or you that guy, then don't be afraid to declare that. When you walk in the room, let people see it. Walk with that confidence. Walk it, I got talk it. Walk it, I got talk it. Like, yeah. Walk that walk and talk that talk. Period. Alright, let's keep going. Anything else? Random confirmations for the collective who's watching this video right now, or who may come to see in this video. Any other random confirmations? Alright. Boy, the way these cards keep coming out sideways. So we got the dagger coming out sideways. So some of y'all need to really be reevaluating. Alright? Take what resonates and leave what don't. But somebody here needs to be reevaluating the people that they're around. Okay, if it's family members, friends, co-workers, the people that you're spending your time with and what you're giving your energy to, because there's a snake in your midst. There's people working against you. There's people sabotaging you, working behind your back. If you feel that in your energy, if you feel like, you know, there's somebody around you that you can't trust, you questioning their thoughts, you possibly having dreams about the person, you possibly seeing, you know, just always questioning their motives when y'all have conversations, it's not flowing as easily, it's always an argument, or you feel like there's backhanded compliments. The person is not supporting you when you really need them. I don't care who this is. Family, friend, co-worker, acquaintance. If it's not working, a lover, then it's not working. But you need to be paying attention and being aware, because there's somebody working against you at this time that, you know, with this card coming out sideways, I feel like you may not be fully acknowledging it or be aware of it. So what are you not accepting or facing at this time? What is happening right in front of your eyes that you are not willing to admit? Because the knife is already in your back. You feel the pain. You feel stabbed. Like, we're not going to act like the pain is not there. You're feeling it. At some point, you're going to have to acknowledge that and choose you. Somebody here could be born in March. Somebody could be born in August. Or somebody could be born in October. Keep going. Anything else? Any other messages for the collective? Feather coming out sideways. Some of y'all are missing the point. You're missing messages. You're missing signals. You're missing signs, synchronicities. Things that your ancestors are trying to make you aware of at this time. Somebody specifically, it was a conversation that you had, is what I'm hearing. It could have been a random stranger on the street. It was a conversation that you had with somebody. And this person gave you a very important message and you ignored it. You didn't heed that person's warning and that message that they gave you. It's very important that you pay attention to what's happening around you and your surroundings. That's what I told y'all. Every day you keep coming across the same bird. Every day you keep coming across the same person standing on the same street at the same time. And you're like, Every day, you know, random places, you seeing the same combination of numbers. At some point, you know, you got to try to decode the message. You got to try to figure out what is being said. It's not for no reason. You're not going to be constantly bombarded with something over and over if it's not for you to pay attention to it. It's not for you. If it's not for you to listen and heed some sort of warning or message, then you won't constantly be seeing it. Whatever it is. It could be a damn rainbow that you're seeing every day. And you've been stressed out. You've been out of whack, and they're telling you, get in balance. Get aligned. The worst part of the situation is over. Everything's about to get good. Like, there's a light at the end of that tunnel, excuse me. Tumble, some of y'all is like, it's so funny because you'll be in these moments where you feel alone, you feel deserted, you feel like you're by yourself. But what they're saying is that they'll send you those signals, those messages to let you know that you're not alone. That's what this is about. Your guardian angels are always with you, walking with you, letting you know that you're never alone. And even in the physical, there's plenty of people that want to get to know you and be your friend. The family that you have is not just the family that you was born into. Sometimes those are not true families. Sometimes it's family that you create, people that you meet along the way. Pentagram, I cannot make it up. When it comes to your happiness, your wish fulfillment, your success, for somebody here, a new cycle is opening where you're going to be given a gift. Right? You're going to be receiving something that you've been asking for, something that you've been wishing for. And it's going to be that reminder that you was never alone, that you was never talking to nobody, that your words was not falling on deaf ears. There was somebody listening that entire time, that whole time. There was someone listening who wanted to support you, who wanted to help you, who wanted to give you exactly what it is that you were asking for. And you're about to receive this gift. Somebody is a Virgo as well here. Possibly. Give me one more random confirmation message. You have foot. Who is sitting around where they need to be getting up and making a move? But you just sitting still in one spot. Get up. That's all I get up, because after a while, there's only time passing you by. It's only time passing you by. It's not going to be one of those situations where, you know, somehow you sit every day, sit up doing nothing, and then all of a sudden life just unfolds and you have all of your wishes and your dreams and your hopes. No. You got to be taking action on that. It's one of those things where there's nothing in this world that you cannot have. You don't never have to ask the question of, can I have this, or will I ever have this, or will I ever have that? Nothing in this world is limited to you. You can have whatever it is that you would like. Are you taking steps towards it? That's it. Are you taking steps towards it? Are you doing it? Are you trying to actively make it happen? Are you working for it? Then yes, you can have it. A-Pay, will I ever have a romantic partner? Never had a boyfriend ever, LOL. Yeah. Yeah. I think you will have a love partner. It's just one of those things where, you know, whoever it is, the person, it feels like it's like one of those, you know, it's a past life soulmate. It's somebody you already know. It's somebody you already know, A-Pay. So it's going to be one of those things where you keep doing you, they'll do them. Eventually you guys will come together, and it's going to be spiritually, a spiritual connection. Something that's divinely connected here. That will be very much, you possibly will dream about the person and know about them before they come in. Justice Woman, are you subscribed to the channel? Then you can ask a free yes or no question. Hey, Blue. Hey, mamazoedie, are you okay? Yes, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate you asking. Katie just got here and the message instantly spoke to me. OMG. um, Justice, I said a yes or no question. That's not a yes or no question. As long as you subscribe to the channel. Is it okay to possibly ask about my life purpose? For free, you guys, yeah, I can ask a yes or no question. If you want to ask one question, the reading is $15. You can send it via Cash App, PayPal, Zelle. If you have 3 questions, it's $35. If you want a full breakdown of your love situation, it's $45. So that's your options right there. I try to give y'all as many options as y'all like. If you want to do something where it's just donation based, like it says, I put everything in the, I don't know if y'all can see like the picture. That's on here. For a donation, you have to have your picture up. You can send me a donation. It has to have your picture on your Cash App or wherever you send me the donation. And I can give you a reading, yes, based on that donation that you sent. So those are all your options. If you want something free, just ask a yes or no question. All right, so continuing with the random confirmations. I'm seeing the ear here, and now my left ear is starting to burn a little bit. So it's one of those things where somebody might be taking bad advice from someone right now at this time, taking no good advice, cold advice, and your ancestors are telling you to make sure that you vet the people that you're listening to. Like, don't just listen to anything in any old body now. Sometimes people will steer you down a dark road. They will try to have you doing things that you don't have no business doing. So if someone's making you an offer right now, discern on it, pray on it, ask yourself within your spirit if that's something that you should really go towards. If someone is questioning you or telling you that maybe you can't do something, maybe you should think about maybe not talking to that person about everything and that you got going on, because sometimes you speak about things and you let people hear it and then they immediately try to project on it, put negative energy, evil eye, all of those type of things on what it is that you want to create for yourself. So make sure that you're listening to things that are positive, things that make you feel good, and not things that promote negativity or promote fear or promote doubt or promote any type of lack mindset. Okay, so surround yourself with good energy and good people at this time. That's what I have for you guys. Katie, I appreciate that. I hope that the message resonated. Is there anybody else for a yes or no question? Anybody else for a yes or no question? Yeah, you don't have to apologize, Blue. Is that an, yes? Are you on the right path? Yes, that is an okay question. The Magician. Blue, I wouldn't say that you're, I'm not going to say that you're on off your path, but you're not on the highest path that you have. There's still a higher path that you could be on, something that's more aligned to you and your own energy, creativity, and your free will. So it's really important that you're doing things that truly make you happy, that you're not settling. If there's something, in your gut that you really, really want to do, you've been thinking about it for years since you was a child, but you might have said, well, I don't have all the resources, or I don't think I can make this happen, or I can't do it alone, I can't do it by myself. They're saying that that's the road less traveled, the road that you're afraid to go down, that's the path that's for you. That's going to be your highest path. As long as it involves your own skills and your own creativity, think about certain, hidden talents or whatever it is that you have that you might not be acknowledging at this time. You're welcome, Blue. You have a good night, too. All right, Justice Woman, are you still here? Because I'll answer your question, because I'll just change it if you want to ask, will you get a job soon? as opposed to when will I get a job. Will Justice want to get a job soon? Hey, Gary. Justice. Are you a Justice woman? Are you still here? As far as you getting a job, maybe you'll watch this back if you're subscribed to the channel. Hopefully you are. You have to change up your perspective about getting a job. It feels like whatever it is that you are looking for, it's not going to be, it's a lot from the past that you have to let go, and it's not going to be the typical, how do I explain this? It's not going to be something that you might have thought that you was going to do. You have to release yourself from whatever, like, it's like you've pigeonholed yourself to having a certain outcome, a certain job, a certain specific type of job. Whatever the case may be, they're telling you have to let that go. You have to be more open-minded when it comes to the type of job that you have, because it's going to be something different, something totally new, something you're not used to. All right? It may even feel like what you would call, quote-unquote, a downgrade, but it's not a downgrade. You're switching into something different that's more guided by, you know, I guess, God and things like that. So you're going to have to sacrifice some things in order to have a job. And you're going to have to let go of whatever idea you have in your head about the type of job that you're going to have. Because basically, you're not going to get everything that you're asking for. Right? And that's okay, though. How this is going to turn out in the end, it's going to be something more than you could have imagined or dreamed up or dreamed of for yourself. I don't know. I see you with high heels on. So it's going to be something totally different than what you would have expected. But as long as you're open to it and you change your mindset, then it'll be easier for you to flow into the type of job that you're, to you getting a job, because it's something different. How are you, Gary? Hey, Payne, how many questions are we allowed? Will I retire with the same company that I'm working for? Good, Gary. I miss you guys. I'm like, I gotta get up here. Possibly with this hermit, I think it's really up to you. It's up to you. You might switch it up. It's not a yes or no right now. It's just a maybe. Because it's very much possible that you can do something on your own with this hermit here, where you're not actually working for no company at all. And you're like, I don't know, a sole proprietor or an independent contractor, or you just work with people. Thank you, Gary. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you see, y'all just be making my day. Thank you. The streams is legendary and videos classic. I hope so. I hope that it remains that way and more people see that. But yeah, it's really up to you. Really up to you. But I do see the possibility for you working on your own, or you going towards starting your own company, or you getting another huge role at another company. Like, you just, everything works out for you in terms of work. Like, you have a lot of different abundance opportunities, but either way, they're saying it's gonna be your wish fulfillment. It's gonna be your wish come true. You're gonna be good. Like, money, all of that stuff, like, it's not gonna be an issue or anything that you have to worry about. You see what it say? Luxury down here, so you're gonna be good. you're going to be real satisfied with the way that you're, it's going to be a lot of satisfaction in terms of the way that your life ends. Just continue to show gratitude for what it is that you have. Blue said, can I ask if the medicine field is my purpose? You're welcome, Ebe. Ah! I guess they don't want me to do it that way. Okay, Blue, is the medical field your purpose? Is the medical field Blue's purpose? Is the medical field Blue's purpose? Hey, yo, unique healer. Yes. Yes, it is. Yep, the one that you got all the anxieties and the fears and the stress about, but this moon card out here, that's going to bring you your happiness, your wish fulfillment, your victory. Ron, why you deleted your message? I was about to get to you next. Oh, hey, yo, unique healer. Yeah, most definitely, for sure. You think that it's not, but yes, it is. Blue, it will most definitely be. So, go into that medical field. Ron said, you think my music will gain some traction? I put it on streaming platforms on my artist IG, not personal. So not a lot of people know. It's Spanish dancehall. Yeah, I saw that you were supposed to be focusing on your music. And Ron, the last time that you came into the live, yeah, you were supposed to be focusing on your music because that's actually going to bring you your wish fulfillment and your money. So, let me see here. Like about, is this going to gain traction soon? There's a timeline on this gaining traction here. Ron's music gaining traction. Yes, Blue. Absolutely, you will bring healing to people in the future. Alright. Let's gain traction soon. We're on music gain traction soon. Okay, we got the 3 of Wands coming out here. So basically, what they're saying is that you really got to expand. I'm seeing your music popping off overseas. Expand your thought process and your thinking, Ron, because it will. People be talking about Rashida, Rashida, put him on and make him want to marry me. People be like, what, how is it that, she be talking all this mess because her music pops off internationally. It do. Her music is on charts in other countries. Her music is on, TV shows and movies and other things in other countries. It may not be in the U.S., but that shit still got traction and she still make hella money off of it. So they're telling you, yes, to keep progressing, keep putting in the effort, keep putting in. Start making plans, expand your thought process, see who you could work with. Maybe not even in the U.S. I'm going to focus on DR Jamaica. Yes, because they're telling you that your shit's going to pop off overseas, bro. It really is. Excuse my language. Like, I'm happy for you and I'm excited for you. I hope that you don't forget me when you get big, all right? And you need a personal astrologer so you can know what's coming next. Or a personal medium psychic, because I ain't as much of an astrologer. I'm really more of a medium and a psychic than anything. But yeah, when you need that personal reader, don't forget about me. Okay? Because what? Can I hold $1, Ron? I'm going to need $1 because you about to pop off. I'm telling you. Oh my God. I'm so happy for you, Ron. Preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, overseas opportunities. So basically, you're going to end up, if you just want, like, just not, you feel what I'm saying? Not to too much get into your business here. But, being that I did want to be extra and read the card, that just let me know something. The little ear, it went off. So not only do I feel like, your music is going to pop off, but ultimately it's one of those situations where just like A Boogie is independent and he got a partnership with a joint venture with like he got like a distribution deal, put it like that, with Atlantic. It's going to be one of those things where you'll have a distribution deal with somebody that's going to help to put your music out, but you will have your own independent label. I see you possibly starting a label for real. I mean, it's only natural to go that way next. You know what I mean? To really just put the work in and start the label. So that way you could help other independent artists. And then you could really expand. Anybody else? Brittany said, I keep dreaming of Kendrick Lamar. Uh-huh. You keep dreaming of your man, huh? You love that man. That's why you always dreaming about him, because you can't stop thinking about him. Taking my words, Ron. I speak people life into existence all the time. And I can say that with confidence, right? Because we just talked about the fact that we got to start speaking with confidence about what it is that we do. I speak things over people's life, and it comes to be, it happens. And so I have no problem speaking that out into the universe for you, because I know that you have good intentions and that you have, the motivation, you have the vigor, you have the will. I already saw it from the last reading that they were telling you to focus on your music. It's just one of those things. It's really important that you delegate when you really start to get into this. It's one of those things where they don't want you having no fear, no anxiety, no stress, no worry. You feel me? Anything that you've been through in your life, traumatic, good or otherwise, yeah, they know that you've been hesitant. What's your zodiac sign? Is it, I don't know, we got Aries out here. I'm seeing Gemini out here. But yeah, Aries rising. Okay, you were Aries rising? Yeah, nah, you're going to need to step into that Aries rising, Ron. You're going to need to step into that Aries rising. Because what? Do you know what it means that you're an Aries rising? That you're a first of your kind? That you have a first house? Bro. You understand that, right? In terms of your birth chart, how your chart goes according to the natural birth chart, the natural chart as it is, with Aries being the first house and Pisces being the 12th house. The 12th house being your unconscious is always going to be your subconscious fears and your dreams and your anxiety that's going to hold you back. But that first house, Aries rising, that Martian rising is what's going to be the reason why you dominate in male-dominated fields. That's going to be the reason why you always go ahead. That's why you're going to always be ahead of the pack. That's why you're always going to be a leader in your field. Yeah, but you got a Pisces 12th house. You're going to dream about this. You're going to dream about the bullshit before it even happens. Yeah, when you step into that leader energy, bro, you cook. You an Aries rising. There ain't no reason why you shouldn't be cooking right now. Definitely. Now I see why they saying, bro, he's about to be, huh. Yeah, man. I ain't gonna hold you though. What you have in that Pisces 12th house, you're always gonna feel it. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel the subconscious undertones. You're going to know about all your hidden enemies, the people that's working against you. They're going to make you aware. You already tapped in with the, you know what I mean? With the underworld and, what? You got collective consciousness on your side. So it's one of those things where, you can't go down that route. That can't happen to you because you're going to always sense the danger and the fear before it comes to that. You can stop and protect yourself and move around. Look, I just put the deck. Aquarius moon. Damn, you Aquarius moon? Nah, you supposed to be... Ron. Don't tell me you a Sag. Or Cancer? Sun? Because if you Aquarius moon, Aries rising, bro, it's all about you. You're literally going to be inventing something. You're going to be creating something. They're like, I don't know what, but you are a visionary. It's very much Imhotep energy. And then I was trying to tell you, I split the deck on the Chariot. It literally says movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direction, departure, and courage. You're going to be inventing something, and you got to move forward. And you might possibly be traveling and moving around soon. Because like you said, you're focusing on DR and Jamaica. You might be moving to one of those places eventually. Or at least having a home there. I done got caught up. Sorry. I done got caught out because I'm like, wait, Ron, what? That's dope. Anything else? Anybody else? Brittany, you a Capricorn? Hey, I said Brittany and then another Brit came in. That's crazy. Yeah, that's where my mind is at. I mean, yeah, it's time for you to start expanding. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, you know what to do. I'm not even, I don't, nah, Aries rising, please. You don't know. It's not about, like, you're the leader of the pack. You don't need nobody else to tell you what to do. You're in control here. They telling you to surrender to that new beginning. Oh, I was talking about the other Brittany, who was a Capricorn. Hey, Britt P, the Pisces. Yeah, he meant to be one of one. He just need to start. Like, he is in his own lane. There is no one else like him. He is very much unique. He has a purpose here. And what he's supposed to do is stamped already in the universe. So he really can't. He can't fail. He really can't not do it. It's with the what was that, double negative? He has to do it. But yeah, what do y'all want me to do? Continue with the yes or no questions, or go back to the random confirmations? But we're going to do random confirmations about love this time. You're welcome, Ron. Yeah, keep me updated for a fact. Word. Yeah, let me know, you guys. Y'all want to do yes. As somebody who's been doing it for yes, for somebody who's been doing it for 6 months, yes. Most definitely. Fasting from anything strengthens your connection to the higher power. Any form of fasting, you guys, is always going to connect you closer to source. Like, you giving up something, semen retention, all of that. Yes. Because, Ron, let me explain something, right? Your sacral energy, sacral chakra. Let me pull it up for you guys. I don't want y'all to think I just be making shit up. All right, your sacral chakra, or the Svashisthana, is the second chakra. It's located in the lower abdomen between your navel and your genitals. The element is water. The color is orange. And it's dominant mainly between the ages of 6 to 12 years old in females, and between the ages of 7 to 14 for males. That's your confirmation. Fast for 3 days and watch God move, for a fact. I've been on that for 2 years almost. So the thing about the sacral energy, the sacral chakra, right? Remember, it's highest activated when we're young, when we're children. Because what? Our inner child is directly connected to our imagination. It's directly connected to our higher self. All of those things work in tandem, you guys. Your higher self, the body you in, the physical body, your physical self, and then your inner child. All of those three work together. When you heal your inner child, you're able to connect to your higher self. You don't get to your higher self without first going through your inner child. So you don't get to those. You have a whole, after your the 7 chakras that we have here, they also have more chakras. Yes, when you get into your higher self, there's higher level chakras. In order to get into those higher level chakras, you guys, you have to connect to your higher self. Only way to connect to your higher self, heal the inner child. That's what most people don't know. And so that means rationalizing your sacral energy, dealing with your sacral energy. Hi, everybody. In order to deal with your sacral energy, that means heal your inner child. Sacral energy, how do you retain it and maintain it? By not having sex, by fasting from sex, right? Your sacral energy is on. So that's why our sacral energy was so high when we was children, because we wasn't doing that type of stuff. So we could connect with our imagination. We could get the messages from the divine. We could hear God. All that shit was easy and simple when we was kids. It got harder as we got older because we wasn't. Yeah, we started getting into the. Why you think God didn't want? Oh, let me not get into it. Like, it's like y'all don't understand why He didn't want Adam and Eve to see themselves naked. Because now they're aware of the sacral energy and the distraction and what it could be used for. And so they were distracted. The sacral energy should have been saved for the creativity and abundance in creating things. Your sacral energy is how you can create. That's how you manifest. That's how you do things. That's how you create your life and your abundance and everything that you want. And if that's blocked, then you can't create shit. Once your sacral energy is blocked, then you cannot do nothing. And so what fasting does and what celibacy and semen retention and all of these things do is they connect you to your sacred energy because it's not being distracted. It's not being used for nothing else, right? So what happens when you go into a job interview? I talk about this. What happens when you go into a job interview, right, as a male, and you know that you're supposed to be focused on the job interview? Or what happens when you, let's say you're an influencer and you're about to go on a podcast, right, and you're about to talk and you're supposed to be imparting wisdom onto people. But if you get to the interview, you flirt with the receptionist. You're looking at all the girls that you see when you walk by. You scrolling, looking at big booties and all these things. Maybe you might have just masturbated, honestly, before you even went to the event or the interview. You just wasted all of your sacred energy. Now you're not going to be able to perform at your highest level, be in your most abundant self, be able to create and do as much as you can because you gave away your energy when you were supposed to be holding it so that you can be as abundant and creative as you can, so that you can come up with all kinds of ideas. So that's why you fast. That's why you go on abstinence and celibacy journeys, so that you can cut out any distractions from you connecting to your sacred energy and connecting to God and hearing what it is that he has to say for you. Thank you, Brittany. All right, I'm sorry for whoever I missed. Will I get the call center job? Lover's Lane. Will Lover's Lane get the call center job? Britt, write a letter to your inner child. You said I've been needing to hear. Write a letter. Start with one specific instance that really, really irks you, that you keep buried deep, deep down, that you don't acknowledge, that really, really hurt you, that happened to you when you was a child, where you feel like you wasn't given the whatever it is that you needed. If you felt like you needed love, if you needed a hug, whatever it is that you needed and you felt like you didn't get it, if you told somebody that something happened to you and they didn't believe you, go back to that moment and write a letter to your inner child. Tell her everything that she needed to hear in that moment. Apologize to her for her not being protected. Tell her how much you love her and you there to protect her now, and you gonna make sure that she's always good and ain't not damn motherfucker gonna come do shit to her ever again. Tell yourself everything you needed to hear in that moment. Read it out loud to yourself. Feel the emotions and then burn it. Release it to the ethers. All right, Lover's Lane. Will Lover's Lane get the call center job? Will Lover's Lane get the call center job? Yes. I'm seeing yes here. Like, we literally got triple yeses. 3 cards wanted to jump out. You're welcome, Britt. Lover's Lane. You will get the call center job. Okay, and then Anamika Sarka said, will I get the job in Lavange Company? All right. Will Amika get that job at that company? Will Amika get that job at that company? Oh! Yeah, but what I'm seeing, to be honest, which, you know, this is just a yes or no, but you need to try to negotiate to get more money. You need to get more benefits. You need to get more offers. They saying that you bring a lot to the table here. Do not let this company lowball you. You know what you are worth. Make sure that you get your fair pay. You get as much benefits, as much money, as much everything as possible. I don't know if you read over the description of the job and what's the maximum that they could pay. Make sure that you let them know, well, hey, I have these certain certifications, I have these certain qualifications, I have this experience doing this, that, and the third, and I see that y'all pay this range. Try to get, the worst they could do is counter offer with a lower offer, but you need to not lowball yourself, all right? Anamika, it's very important. It's very important, Anamika, that you do not lowball yourself and that you get your what you're truly worth for this job. Because they love you. They absolutely think you're amazing. But they're not going to tell you that you're worth more than what you asked for. If you say, oh, I only want, let's say the range is 100 to 150K. If you say you only want 100, they just going to be like, all right, cool. But if you know that you work that 140 or that 150, then ask for it. Because the worst that can happen is that they kind of offer you with something a little bit lower. But make sure you get as much benefits, like, all the things that the job have to offer. Like, I don't care if they saying that we'll freaking give you a travel stipend for gas. Every possible perk that you can get from this job, they're saying, you need to make sure that you're aware of it and you know about it so that you can negotiate to get it. All right. Brick said, will I move away from this situation soon? If y'all can share this out for me, that would be great. so that other people can join. If y'all can just share it out, spread the word. Like, I really, like, you know, because like I said, I just, and it's okay. Like, I don't mind if I don't, you know, end up doing any paid readings. And I'm just on here doing free readings with you guys for the whole night. You're welcome, Anamika. I don't mind, but if y'all could just, you know, support the live and support it by sharing it out and getting other people in here, that would be great. I would appreciate it. Okay, so will Brittany move away from this situation soon? I see the Six of Cups. Yes, and it's one of those things where they're telling you to not get stuck in the past, right? They want you to keep moving forward. You know, you had some ups and downs. It may feel familiar. You may have happy memories with whatever this is. But yeah, eventually you're gonna get to a place where, you know, you can look back on things and it'll be better. All right, you won't feel so heavy. You know, it's gonna get lighter. But it's really, yeah, it really is important that you do that inner child healing with this Six of Wands coming. I mean, Six of Cups coming out here, Britt. It's really important that you focus on giving your inner child that love. You see that? Give your inner child those flowers that she needs, my baby. Don't be afraid to speak up about the ways that you know, have been unfortunate, you know, taken advantage of or not provided for or cared for or loved in your childhood, whatever the case may be. The things that you saw, the things that you survived and been through, it's really, really important, Brittany, that you give yourself that chance to heal from it and move forward to a new phase and make happier memories and make more positive, have more positive experiences in your life. It's really, really time for that for you, my love. And yes, it will be coming soon. Don't give up, all right? It's one of those things where, you know, you may have suffered from some bad karma, some certain karmic cycles, life cycles. Just know that, you know, those of us that go through the hardest upbringings, the hardest childhoods, go through so much in our childhood and growing up, even in the, you know, young adult years, those of us that go through so much turmoil, pain, loss, ups and downs, it's never for no reason, right? What do people like to call them? Chosen ones. Like, you here for a reason. You have a purpose. As long as you wake up every day, then that means that you still have a reason to be here. There's still people who need you. There's still people who love you and who want to meet you, have experiences with you, and create memories with you. That's what that means. Every day when God wakes you up, it means that you have a reason. You have a purpose. And so know that things are going to start to go in your favor, right? Like, it's going to be a change. There's been some things have been unpredictable, like it says on the card, ups and downs, life cycles. All of that. But no, there's going to be new beginnings, all right? You're at a turning point in your life, so things are going to start getting better. Brittany. Oh, they were saying that it reminds them of this book. Something, The Life of Dorian Gray, I think it's called. Yeah, y'all, check out that book, The Life of... Let me Google it real quick. You're welcome, Britt. I am close to 500, right? I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you so much, love. I'm just grateful for everything. I am. I really am. Yeah, The Life of Dorian Gray. It's a book by Oscar Wilde. His only novel. A gothic and philosophical tale about a handsome young man who makes a Faustian bargain to remain eternally youthful while his portrait ages and reflects his moral corruption. Influenced by the decadent Lord Henry Wotton, Dorian indulges in a life of hedonism, but his sins are recorded on the painting, leading to his eventual madness and self-destruction. The novel, first published in 1890, was controversial for its exploration of sin and decadence and its themes of art, life, and consequence. That really does relate to that reading about J-Hope. Wow. So whoever made that comment, they were super duper on point. Art was definitely imitating life in this case. And literally, that's what the book is about. Art imitating life. That's kind of crazy to double entendre it. But anyways, yes, check it out, Brittany. Anybody else, as far as yes or no questions? Anybody else want to book a reading? Like I said, one question, $15, 3 for $35. 45 for a full love breakdown. I'm probably going to stay on here for another 25 minutes to make it like a solid hour and a half. And then I'm going to go live on TikTok and see what they got going on over there. Don't stop yet. Y'all, I swear to God, y'all, I said I'm your, and then I clicked on TikTok and look at what's playing. Shake that shit, don't stop repeating. She doesn't know it yet, but she's getting fired. Which one got fired? Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I swear, y'all, I cannot make it up. Y'all saw that shit in real time. Well, I didn't show y'all my phone, but I literally just clicked on TikTok. That song been in my head since I started the fucking excuse my language, the live. I don't know. That song has been on my head. I don't know what that means. And then I just clicked on TikTok and now I'm seeing it. I mean, I guess we could do a reading on that, but for now, oh, will your mom be able to move to California? She is a Saturday. Okay, let's see. Oh, you did, Gary? I'm sorry. Yeah, y'all can do whatever y'all like. Y'all can do whatever y'all like. I'm just here reading the cards for you guys. But it's your world, you know, it's in terms of what you want to see. Let's see, Brittany. Is mommy gonna be making her way over? Well, I hear yes already before even looking at these cards, but let me see. Will mommy be making her way over to? Yeah. Yeah, for sure. We got the 9 of Pentacles here. So it's all about her wanting to just, is she ready to like retire and stop working and just like enjoy, you know, and rest and live in the fruits of her labor? That's what it feels like with this 9 of Pentacles. It's more about her getting some peace and some relaxation, and this would be a great time for her to get that relaxation and that peace that she's looking for. Hey, Nisha, will you meet your soulmate soon? Yes. Yes, you will. Possibly at work, or while doing some sort of work or something involving whatever it is that you do with your skills or working with your hands or whatever it is that you do. Or he might be, you know, somebody who works with his hands. He might be, you know, doing construction work or doing something. But it's something involving somebody working with their hands. Oh, I dropped my phone. And you meeting that person. Yeah, and it's going to be coming in very soon, sooner than you think. All right? Honestly, I say 8 to 9 months. 8 to 9 months the latest. And then... Sorry, you guys. I know y'all said y'all sent. I made a new Cash App, and I made it mamazoedie, but y'all probably still sent to my regular Cash App, which is okay. I don't care. But I did make a new one, with mamazoedie, like with a business one, because I figured I should probably do that, right? I do have my LLC and stuff, so I was like, let me do that. But y'all sent me just on my regular page, so that's why I didn't see it. Sorry. Yes. All right. So who do we have? Gary first, and then Leanne. All right, Gary. What you want to know about my life? What is your question? I'm going to go to my Light Seers deck. Okay. Excuse me. Pretty much your career path, your life path, and will it be connected to entertainment? Okay. Okay, let me pull out the cards here. Spread. I want you to be able to see it, but I'm like, I gotta put the cards out in front of me. Sorry. All right. One. We have the Temperance, the Page of Wands, the Page of Swords, writing. Ace of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, King of Cups, and the Four of Wands. All right. I'm going to tell you something right now, Gary. You are somebody who got to be careful in the industry, too. Remember how Ron was saying, like, how he would be working? You definitely have to be careful with that industry and those type of things, because you would actually be working here in the industry, not like overseas and all that. That would be right here. And they're telling you that is not a bad idea, but you do have to very much protect yourself. I do see you in your writing bag. Look at this. Like, I do see you coming up with some dope ass ideas, and that you are really great when it comes to your writing. And they're saying that, you know, this would be a thing where you're gonna have to protect yourself. You have to protect yourself with this Page of Wands, because what this is about right here is the powers that be. Okay, those dark people and the type of things they like to do, the little hedonistic stuff. So you do have to be mindful and watch out for that, because you would be open and susceptible to that. All right, they're letting you know that your gifts and what it is that you would bring would be very valuable, not only for yourself, but for the artists, for the industry, for the people that, you know, for those people. They would make a lot of money off of you. You would help. Okay, there would be a lot of good music made here. With this Ace of Cups and Eight of Pentacles, you would have so many people that you would have to watch out for, constantly protect yourself. Like, yeah. You are another one that's pretty one-on-one when it comes to what you could bring to the industry in terms of your writing. And people would want to siphon off of you. People will be jealous. They will be hating. They will want to use you. They will want to take from you. Because ultimately, you're a cash cow. That's what this is saying. You're a cash cow. You're like a hard worker. You got all these ideas. You will be a cash cow. Some people would know exactly how to, you know what I'm saying? And they're saying that you would have to get your emotions completely in check before you involve yourself with something like that. And I don't know, it feels like it happens after you get married with this Four of Wands here. So, you know, at least you'll have your wife to be there to support you and protect you and to make sure that you're good. But yeah, that's what I see. Ultimately, it just doesn't come until after you get married. Feels like you have to open up those emotional doors and settle down with somebody and get married first before you start to really get into that bag. I don't know if this person is going to have certain connections or just be that motivation or that spark that you need, or they're like spiritual and witchy and they're going to be making sure that you do cleanses and protect you. Like, however it is, they're saying that your wife is integral and key to you opening up this door. Yeah, the Four of Wands is all about marriage. But they're saying that you're going to get your happiness, you're going to get your wish fulfillment, you're going to be partying and having fun. But first they need you to settle down, because there's too much greed, there's too much things involved, and they want to know that you're pretty much settled and comfortable financially, and you're not going to be greedy and not do anything. You're not going to cheat on your wife. You know, they don't want you to fall into those temptations, man, because it's going to be out there. And it's like, I'm not trying to say that you're not capable, Gary, but they are saying that you have to be at a point in your life where you're such a mature man that you will not fall to any temptation or fall into doing anything just for the sake of having financial security and money, that you won't be talked into doing something stupid. Like, it's really just about you sometimes being naive and them not wanting you doing something foolish just for the sake of having money. I hope that you receive that with love and you take that with love. Like, I'm not saying that in any type of nasty way. This is just what your ancestors know about you. And that sometimes you can be swayed because of your emotions. And so they want you to be very secure and very smart and very focused, because, yeah, that industry, you're not as set up and built for it as you are set up and built for it in terms of, you know, you have the gifts. You have the gifts and you have what it is that they want. But, you know, personality-wise, like, this might just feed a little bit too much into certain temptations and addictions and toxic habits that they don't want you going towards. I cannot lie to you. In terms of doing this reading, I have to be 100% honest and real with you. So they don't want you getting end up getting no bad karma or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Love the message. Okay. Yeah, like I just want to, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you understand, because I don't want you to feel no type of way, but it really feels like your wife is gonna be somebody spiritual. She'll be somebody who's very in tune. Like she like you need that. I'm not saying that you're, not smart. It's just one of those things where spiritually, and as far as having certain street smarts and certain things, like your partner gonna be like, what? Don't work with that person. Don't do that. Stay away from that person. Don't work with them. You don't need to. That'll be a bad opportunity. Like, she'll protect you and make sure that you don't end up in situations that you don't belong in. Like, it's one of those situations where they're saying two heads is better than one. And when you get this partnership and you get this person and you get this marriage, then y'all come together, then you can start moving into being a part of something like the industry. But as of now, I feel like they're trying to usher you into that love and that marriage and stuff first. Yeah, it's something about you. Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking about now, too. To be honest. That's more so what I'm thinking about now. And the type of music that you would make, if you was to make music, to be honest, it would be totally different. It would be like healing music. It would be. It would be very healing. And so that's another reason why they don't want you, you know what I'm saying, getting too caught up. Because if you was to do any type of production, if you was to type of, it's got to be healing music. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why they, having you take your time with it. Because we have to progress as a society to a point, So they're what you're going to be doing is going to be like healing frequencies, binaural beats, and I don't know what type of beats you like making, but they're going to be very much more positive and high vibrational and calming. And when you want to meditate or when you want to work out, that type of playlist. What you should start doing is just making beats and stuff and posting them. I don't know if you have a channel or, you do have a channel, DJ Gary. Do you do that already? Like, start making beats and posting beats. I don't know if you know how to go through, like, Unite Masters or whatever those things are to make sure that you get your copyright and all that, and that nobody could, or that they got to pay you. But you should start just creating beats and making beats for people to purchase and, things like that. And you could even start, they're saying start small. You can even start writing music for, smaller artists. Like, it doesn't have to just jump and be huge. Like, you could work with artists that's independent, but they telling you to just, with this Page of Wands and Page of Swords, at some point, you have to just start. But they're saying it's okay if you start on level 1. You want to jump to level 10 immediately. Like, they're having you do a slow climb to this and build up to it. And so for right now, like I said, try to find smaller artists who's really trying to pop off and put themselves out there, that possibly is looking for people to work with and produce their songs and make beats with them. Like, you really have to try to find artists that you resonate with on a deeper level. Like, y'all listen, you don't want to work with Cardi B or Jay-Z. Trust me, you don't want to work with these people. Work with somebody that's independent, that's an up and coming artist, that's trying to get their name on the map, that you believe in, that you can feel, that you feel like you could trust. Like, it's more about you having an eye. So they're telling you, if you believe in somebody and they could be in that spot and you could work well with them, then go after that. You see the vision of what it is that somebody could create and what they could be. So they're telling you to hone in on that. Find people that you want to see be huge artists, and that you really want to see be at the forefront, that you will be happy to work with, that is going to eventually be, money. So yeah, you're a cash cow, and you can identify other people that's cash cows. So work with those type of people that y'all know that can produce things for the right reason, So that's what I have for you, Gary. One of these days, if the full love breakdown is only $45. You don't have to do it on live. I can send it to you as a video. It'll be a 30-minute video, and it'll be a full love breakdown. I can tell you exactly about who your future wife is going to be. Possibly, really get into the nitty-gritty with it. But when I'm on live, y'all, I can't, I can, but I'm not about to just go so heavily into each one of y'all personal See what I'm saying? You see how fly this came by? It'd be too many. I don't know. I just don't like that. I feel like people be monitoring and watching. I'm one of those. So I'd rather send it to you as a video, and you can have it and keep it forever. Always watch it back whenever you want, and I could do an entire 30-minute breakdown of your future spouse. But all right, are you here, Leanne? Because you're next, my baby. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate you for always supporting me and rocking with me. Hi, XOXO. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. We doing free yes or no questions. We're doing paid readings, $15 for one question, $35 for three full, three in-depth questions, and then donation-based reading. If you send a donation, then you get a read. So that is what we are doing. All right, you hear my love? So you said you just want to hear what it is that they have to say? No, I need you to give me something specific, they're saying. I'm sorry. They're saying you need to be specific about something that you want to know about your life. They want you to ask a specific question. I'm your freaky dancer. Dancer for money. Doing what you wanna do. Freaky dancer. Dancer for money. I might have to at the end just ask that. Do a little reading on that. What is that about that I keep seeing that? Think of your question that you want to ask specifically, and then we're gonna do random confirmations for love, and we'll do them for each zodiac sign, as a matter of fact. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll do it for the elements: air signs, earth signs, water sign, and fire sign. But take your time, to think of a specific question, Leanne, because they want you to give me a specific question. All right, so we're going to do random confirmations for love. If you're dealing with, let's start with earth sign. If you're dealing with an earth sign. If you are in a relationship or talking to or dealing with or thinking about an earth sign. A Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Right, Taurus. Those of you dealing with a Taurus, your Taurus is saying, I wonder if you are happy without me. Okay, they might be thinking about, whether you're missing them when they're gone. Do you miss me when I'm gone? I can miss me when I'm gone. I can't remember that. I gotta listen to that. But they wondering if you're missing them while they're gone. I don't know if they, y'all broke up, y'all on a break, or if they just traveling or they working, whatever. If you're dealing with a Taurus or thinking about a Taurus right now, this person is wondering if you miss them while they are gone and not around. If you cut them off, they want to know if you're happy without them. All right. What about Virgo? Those dealing with a Virgo. Virgo is saying, I can't stop thinking about you and I'm afraid to contact you. Virgo is a talkative one, huh? They just have to get 2 messages out. They want to talk to you, but they're afraid to contact you. This Virgo, and this Virgo cannot stop thinking about you. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. So yeah, you always on this Virgo's mind. Okay, let's keep going. For those dealing with a Capricorn, I am starting to understand our connection. All right, so your Capricorn is starting to understand your connection. They're starting to realize that y'all go together, and stop running from it, and stop being afraid. Okay, and stop, saying that that's not what they want. The Capricorn is definitely starting to understand your connection, and they want to try to make it work. All right. Let me pause on that real quick. But we just did earth sign. It says, are my ancestors willing to help with the spell we talked about? And then, hi, can I ask what's to come for me and my babies? Are you subscribed to the channel? I usually only do yes or no questions if you subscribe to the channel. If you send a donation, then you just like send me any random donation, then I can do that for you. I don't care if it's just $1. Via Cash App or PayPal or Zelle, then yes, I can tell you what's to come next for you or your babies. If not, if you want to just do it for free, change that into like a yes or no question for me. Alright, so we did earth sign. Let me really quickly just do water sign, and then I'm going to do your reading, Leanne, because that's not going to take long. So those dealing with a water sign, those thinking about or in no contact or in a relationship with the water sign, whatever. Those who are dealing with a water sign. What do these water signs have to say? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What do these water signs have to say? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, what does the Cancer have to say? For those dealing with a Cancer, what does this Cancer have to say? I bury myself in work to forget you. So, some of y'all, you know, this Cancer that's on your mind that you ain't dealing with right now, they bury their self in them work to stop thinking about you, to forget about you, but you always on, you know, you always on Cancer's mind, and they always thinking about you, but they try to distract. Cancer distracting themselves with work to not think about you, whoever you are. All right, a little bit about Pisces. Pisces got 2. Just being near you is intoxicating. It was my fault, but I blamed you. Yeah, my Virgo's gonna Virgo regardless of the medium. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, Pisces too. Look, they sister sign. They sister sign decided that they wanted 2 messages as well. Of course. All right, so this Pisces person is saying that just being near you intoxicates them. Of course, they always just gotta be so dramatic, don't they? Just being near you is intoxicating, according to what this Pisces is saying. And they blaming you for whatever it is that they did. They know that they effed up. They know that they played you. They know that they did whatever it is wrong. Because that's what Pisces do. Love to love bomb you and make it seem like they're so in love with you. They just love you so much. They're going to love bomb you like a mother F. And then the whole time, they doing shit behind your back. They plotting against you. They working against you. They're a hidden enemy. They're talking to other people. They in love with multiple people. But the whole time they're being around you is so intoxicating. All right. Well, that's what the Pisces has to say to you, whoever you are. Scorpio. I want you. Scorpio, I love Scorpio. Scorpio just so to the point. I want you. That's it. It's nothing extra. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing more to it. Whoever is dealing with a Scorpio right now, Scorpio is saying they want you. Is a Scorpio like, I want you. That Scorpio wants you to be theirs. I'm your freaky dancer, dancing for money, doing what you wanna do. Baby, that's what this is about. Is that what this is about? Why I'm hearing the song? Is there a Scorpio that want me? Where you at? Nah. Yeah, but there's a Scorpio out here that wants you. All right, Leanne, let's get into your reading, my love. And then we will do the other 2 signs after. XO. Let me know, you know, if you want me to switch that into a yes or no question. Like, of course, you and your babies is gonna be good, but if you have anything else that's a little more, you know, yes or no, then I can answer. Because I understand, you know, it's about the babies, you know. So I want to answer your question. I want to give you, you know, what it is that you need. All right. Let's go ahead to Lady Sprinkles. All right, you said, are my ancestors willing to help me with the spell that we talked about? Ask something else. If your ancestors already talked to you about a spell, then yeah, they're willing to help you. I'm sorry. Once again, you got to ask a different question. Ask a different question. Yes. Leanne, I think you're one of those that got to work on you. I think you're one of the ones that need to work on your solar plexus chakra, my love. No shade at all. You need to work on that solar plexus chakra because you need to stop second guessing stuff and getting extra confirmation and just do it. Because you just you may not be as developed in your gifts as I am, but you are a high priestess, so you have to remember that. So ask a different question. They're like, we've been told you to do that. You procrastinating at this point on that. You was been like, you was been supposed to put the work in for that. I saw the 8 of Pentacles. So act something different. All right, let me keep going. In the meantime, then with these zodiacs, because I guess XOXO left. Sorry. Alright, what we still got? We did earth and water. Alright, we still got air and fire. Alright. Let's do air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Alright. For those dealing with a Gemini, what does the Gemini have to say? You and I were too young. I replay our conversations over and over. So this person feels like y'all was too young, you know what I mean, to get together and fully have a relationship. This person still wanted to sow their royal oats. I don't know if there was an age gap where, one is younger than the other, one is older than the other, whatever the case may be. But Gemini saying that he was too young. He or she was too young to settle down in this relationship. Although they replay your conversations over and over and think about all of the things that you said or didn't say, or what they should have said or what they didn't say. It's just always a lot about overthinking in their head about all of the conversations that y'all used to have. So if you are thinking about this Gemini at this time, it could be because this person is thinking about you a lot and constantly replaying your conversations. So they can't stop thinking about you. Alrighty. Libra. Those dealing with a Libra. What does Libra have to say? Oh, Gemini had two as well. Also the Libra. Okay, we know who's the talkative ones. Libra is saying, I hid who I really am from you, and I'm not available right now. So the Libra that you're thinking about right now did not truly show you who they were. They hid certain parts from you because they felt like they couldn't trust you fully with who they were. So obviously, they were just hiding and keeping things away from you. And right now, they're currently unavailable. This person is not emotionally available to you. I mean, which makes sense. Libra are always freaking emotionally unavailable, aren't we? But yeah, they're emotionally unavailable right now. And they don't want to talk because they're just not available. They probably got you blocked. But anyways, Aquarius. I want to tell you how I feel. All right, so if you're dealing with an Aquarius, typical, being emotionally distant, being, all of us air signs. We just never there available emotionally, never available to talk. It's horrible. But the Aquarius wants to tell you how they feel. All right, the Aquarius definitely wants to tell you how they feel. They got a lot of feelings and emotions towards you. They just have not been able to be honest and be open and tell you that. All right, so let's do water signs to end it, and then we will go back to you guys as questions. Water signs, those dealing with water signs. No, we already did water signs. Fire. Excuse me. Fire signs. I'm bugging. Fire signs. Tweaking. Oh, not water signs wanted a second message. Oh, no. Y'all greedy. No, water signs. Y'all not getting no second message. No. But take the first message. And then I'll say what I said. All right. Fire signs. Not y'all trying to get a different message from what I said. How can I know it? Give me a second on that. What you trying to say? You have an encrypted pregnancy where it's not showing up? Where it's not showing up on the pregnancy test? All right, fire signs. All right, Aries. Those dealing with the Aries. Oh my God, not Aries gave 3 messages. I don't react when people mention you. I want to be more than friends, and I'm so attracted to you. So yeah, whatever Aries you're thinking of right now, that person pretends like they don't have no, That they don't react when people mention you. Like, you know what I'm saying? They pretend like they don't care, but they are definitely super attracted to you and want to be more than friends, but they playing it off. Like, I don't know if you friend zone this Aries and you haven't been, dealing with them, or you don't want to mess with them or be with them, but this person is pretending like they don't care, but all the while they pissed. They are pissed. They are very attracted to you and they want to be in a relationship with you. They just pretending they're not reacting when people bring you up. I see your question, Leo. I asked, is that what you're asking me about a cryptic pregnancy? Leo, I want to feel that way again. So who this Leo is that you thinking about? You gave it to him. Whoever this Leo was that you put that thing on, I don't care if you're a male or a female. There was a Leo that you put that thing on and they want to feel it again. Oh my God, I don't mean to have to go all, freaknik and everything. But yeah, that's what it's giving. This Leo is missing the way you put it down. Put it on them, make them want to marry me. Whoever this Leo is, you put it down on them and now they want to get married. They want that back. They want to feel that again. They waiting on you to come put it down on them again. Waiting. They can't wait to see you again. Oh my God. All right, Sagittarius last but not least. Those dealing with a Sagittarius. Sagittarius, why you gotta have 3 messages too? Oh my God, these fire signs. I remember every detail of that day. I love you unconditionally, and I know I was a distraction from your pain. So basically, this Sagittarius is somebody that you possibly previously had a on and off relationship with, or previously had a friendship with, and maybe y'all never got to the point of having a relationship, or maybe y'all did and y'all broke up. It's either a situation of friend zone or y'all talked and they broke up, but either way, this person is saying they remember everything from the past. They still remember all the details of how that went down, how it started, how it ended. They remember everything. They knew that they helped you to not worry about your pain and not focus on your pain. They know that they was helping you to, be a distraction in a good way though. Right? From the hurt and the pain and the sadness that you was going through. And now this person is saying they love you unconditionally. This Sagittarius is coming back for you, whoever you are. I don't know if you've been seeing signs of a Sagittarius, or you specifically been talking to a Sagittarius, got a Sag friend. This Sag wants you. They love you unconditionally, and they coming back to make things right and build this relationship with you once and for all. And they never letting you go. Wow. So that's beautiful. All right, that's what I have for all of this. All right. Leanne, you still thinking of another question? Yes. Sunil, are you subscribed to the channel? You can only ask yes or no questions. I can't tell you about how your person feel about you now. I can answer a yes or no question. If you send money, then you can ask. But otherwise than that, y'all gotta ask yes or no questions for free. It says it in the title. Free yes or no questions. But yeah, back to what XOXO said. Your question, is this about, you're asking me about a cryptic pregnancy? Like, you're saying that you're peeing on a stick and it's not showing up pregnant? Then you're probably not pregnant unless you're having a cryptic pregnancy. Cryptic pregnancies, most often you don't see them until about 22 weeks on a ultrasound. Or, once your HCG levels go past a certain point, you're not even going to be able to detect on a test. On P. So they will have to do a blood test and see if your HCG levels is high enough in your blood to know if you're pregnant. If it's not showing up on a stick. And if it's truly a cryptic pregnancy and they're trying to protect it from somebody and they don't want the person to know about it or want you to know about it, then it's never going to happen. You're never going to get the confirmation. You just have to know in your spirit and believe. You're not going to get the confirmation in terms of a cryptic pregnancy. If your ancestors is doing it to protect you and don't want nobody to know about it, then they just won't know. You will just know when you have the baby. I know somebody like that who had a cryptic pregnancy. Did not know they was pregnant until they was like 8 months pregnant. Then all of a sudden they just popped out with this huge belly. They was skinny for like the first 7 months. They wasn't taking no prenatals. Their baby was preemie. It was crazy. But their baby is good and fine now. Like totally healthy and amazing. So it's very much possible, you understand? But it's one of those things where if you... Sorry about that. If you peed on, okay, let me explain this to you real quick. If you peed on the stick, right, hey TS, and it came out that you wasn't pregnant, right? That means that they don't want, and if you are pregnant, right, that means that they don't want you to know. So if I was to ask the cards, are you pregnant? The card would still say no. Right? Because it's a cryptic pregnancy. They don't want you or anyone else to be aware of it, so that way you can't get no evil eye projected it on it. The person can't project no evil eye. If there's someone doing spell work on your womb for you to think that you're not, then it's going to come up. No, there's so many different things that could be going on. XOXO, that's something you have to know within your own spirit, my babe. If you peeing on a stick and it's saying no, either you're not pregnant or you're having a cryptic pregnancy, but only you know which one it is. Hey TS, how are you? All right, let me know your question, cause if not, in the meantime, I'll possibly go live on Leanne. If not, I'm gonna go live on TikTok while I'm live on here. I'm good. I'm good, thank you. All right, XOXO. That's why people. That's why most people don't like to answer pregnancy questions, because it's too. You know what I mean? And it's like, what if somebody who don't fuck with you is watching right now, or your ancestors don't? I don't know. I'm not looking into your energy to know more specifics about the situation, XO. So I can't tell you, because what if your ancestors don't even want you to know? Because what if you're a big mouth who's gonna run your mouth, and now there's a bunch of evil eye being projected on your pregnancy, and then something bad happens? Like, no, just don't worry about it. I'm telling you, do not worry about it. And really, honestly, like I said, you know. Or else you wouldn't be if the stick said no and that was the be all end all, you would have just left it alone. So the fact that you still thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? You want to know if you're having 4 babies in a pregnancy? How long would a love breakdown be available for? 45? Is there an expiration? No. There's no expiration on it. It's always going to be 45. Yes, yes. You can do a yes or no. It's always going to be 45. But that one is for a video sent to you. Because I realize that some people don't have the time to do like the in-person sessions, which those are more money anyway, because you could ask however many questions you want. It's all the in-person sessions are just based on time. So it's an hour long, and during that hour, you could ask me 50 million questions if you want, and we'll go into it. It's just based on time. But the 45 for the love breakdown sent to you as a 30-minute video, there's no expiration on that. It's always going to be available. XOXO. No. No, it's the double card. Hell no. You're not having 4 babies. Hey, Manisha. Is there something positive coming my way? I keep feeling the shift coming, but I hope that it's something good. Is the shift that's coming towards TS positive? Yes. Yes, it is a positive shift. Hey, Manisha, you subscribe to the channel? As long as you subscribe to the channel, then you may ask a yes or no question. Will the Aries contact me? No. No, that person is gone for good. They saying stop crying over spilled milk when it comes to that. Let that person go. That person did something to you anyway, right? You're welcome, TS. I saw the star card, so it's going to be something real good. Directly sent from God. Directly sent from your ancestors, so that you know they've been hearing you and they ain't forgot about you. They about to make you aware so that you never forget it. Oh, you keep getting this card? Yeah, it was a star card. My bad. I meant to show it to you in the camera, but I quickly put it down. They all gonna be the same gender, yes. XOXO. Like, what did you say? Is it all girls or all boys or all mixed? I don't know. It's all the same gender. I think it's all girls. I think you're having 3 girls. Oh my god, that's crazy. I think you're having triplet girls. That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. Look what I split the deck on the fucking 3 of cups. Like, oh my god, I'm so shook right now. I split the deck on the 3 of cups, and then the Empress jumped out. Like, it just jumped out from out of nowhere. 3. I think it's gonna be 3 babies, and I think they're all girls. That's crazy. Okay. Keep thinking of your question, and I'll move on to TS until you're ready. Leanne, I'm sorry, boo. That's fucking crazy. Then I just put the deck on the Ace of Cups. That shit said new baby. Bro. Well, now you got all the information you need to know, XOXO. So it shouldn't be nothing more to know from here. Don't go telling nobody. Keep it to yourself. That's crazy. You're going to have to triplet girls. Focus on getting your money up. That's what they said. If it's a yes or no question, go ahead. But you have to wait. Because you're a little impatient. It's actually irritating me a little bit. I need you to, like, be patient. Because there's people that's paying me for readers, too. So be patient with me, and I'm going to get around to answering your questions. All right? My love? Brittany, I'm not answering no damn questions about no Kendrick Lamar on here. We doing personal readings. You got to wait till... I'll go live tomorrow, all right, Brittany, and do celebrities again. Brittany. Brittany, you so cute. TS, you said you want to know about this shift and what exactly is this shift that's coming? Alrighty. Let's see. That's a good question, Leanne. All right, so we'll get to that after. All right, so TS, I'm gonna do Leanne because now she has her question. So now I'm like, let me go ahead and answer her question. All right, it's working with sirens. Part of your spiritual journey. No, Brittany. Cause she would I don't know if she has a husband that would advise her not to do it or something of the sort, or if it's just something about greed there. I don't know if she would want to try to feel like because she put all the money in or she did something that she would, you know, it could come back to bite you, they're saying. Yeah. They don't want you asking stuff you already know the answer to. Alright. The sirens, part of her spiritual journey. Working with sirens, a part of me spiritual journey. What? Did you see a new baby with the baby daddy? No. I don't even know what that means. It's working with sirens. Okay, Leanne, I have the Empress, the Four of Cups, the Tower, the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Lovers, the Seven of Swords, and the Magician. So it is, yes, with the Empress, you know, and the Four of Cups, you will be given an opportunity to work with sirens on your journey. But with the Tower and the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, they're saying that you got to get out of your head about things. Like, there's certain tower moments you got to go through in your own personal life, and you got to start really igniting your own inner passion in order to work with siren energy. Like, you have to embody that energy. Like with the Lovers here, if you're not embodying that, then how you going to be working with sirens, you know? So they want you to heal your heart, right? Heal from the pain, heal from the heartbreak, heal from those things, and remember and know that you are deserving of a lover. Remember that you are deserving of a love and to be loved, whether that's by a romantic partner or by your friends, your family. Just know that you are deserving. And the more that you work on healing your heart, healing your heart chakra, and balancing that heart chakra, and protecting yourself and defending yourself against those who don't deserve to be in your energy, then yeah, they will open you up to an opportunity with this Magician here to work with them. So for sure, definitely. But it's a lot about you not being ready yet, and that not being the time yet, because there's still things that you need to shake up in terms of your foundation. You got to tear that foundation down and restart, and really know that you are the Empress here. You are the Empress, and you have to know and you have to believe in that. No, XOXO. I said I split the deck on the Ace of Cups, which is about new babies. I wasn't looking ahead into no more babies after that. I was just looking at the three that's there right now. Maybe the reason why you're seeing four is because, yeah, another one comes on later. True, I second guess myself a lot when it comes to love. Yeah, but not just love, internal love, self-love, loving yourself, standing in your Empress energy. Like, it's really, this is all you're being called to do right now, is to really start embodying and standing in your Empress energy. Really think about what that means and what that means to you. You're sitting around looking gloomy like this girl, and they're saying that it's time for you to start embracing a whole new world. All of the possibilities, a new change. Like, you really have to really open yourself up to new things coming to you, Leanne. You have to stop second guessing yourself, period, in life when it comes to you. You have to get out of that energy of self-doubt. And so they're trying to stir things up with this Tower. And it's like certain things, it may, you know, you may feel like it's tragic, but it's inevitable endings that they're forcing you through so that you can stop second guessing yourself, so that you can stop going through mental turmoil and confusion, so that you can stop going through whatever it is, whatever projection of negative energy and spell work and all of that shit that's being put on you and sent towards you. They're trying to get you to come up from under it. They telling you that a lot of shit in life that has happened to you has left you spooked. And now it's time for you to protect yourself. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to fear, especially not you. But why are you so afraid of unlocking a new version of yourself? Why are you so afraid of really standing in the rawest, truest, most authentic version of who Leanne is? Until you stop being afraid of that, then there's not going to be no working with sirens. But once you do, then you'll get that opportunity with the Magician here. But they're just saying you're not ready yet because you don't feel worthy yet. Only once you start to feel worthy of things, then they will start to be in the midst. Only then will you start to see things really coming to be and happening for you. Only then will you start to see that shit is going in your favor and that you can actually create when it comes to your spiritual abilities, because ultimately the spells, all of that stuff, you can do all of that. But if you're still second guessing, you just ask me whether or not your ancestors is going to be willing to help you with a spell that they told you to do. If you're still in the place of questioning things like that, then you can't work with no sirens yet. You still got to step into your own personal power. You still got to unlock the belief system and the magic that is Leanne. Because Leanne is an ancestor. Leanne is a high priestess. Leanne is a spiritualist. Leanne is all of these things. And if she don't believe it, then there's no way that she could believe in us, is what they're saying. Stop believing in other powers and other forces more than you believe in your own self. All right, so that's what I have for you, my love. I hope that you receive that. You ready, TS? I would say start experimenting, start doing those things that you know you need to do. Like, it's really just time for you to get out of your head and get in your body. Start taking action. That's it. It's one of those things where you can't keep talking about it. You can't keep putting it off. You can't keep saying you're going to do it. You can't keep getting readings about it. You just have to do it. And TS, you right? All right. Will my younger sister Selena become assistant CEO and me be CEO of ICT and Palace? You have the money and the decorations. Yes. That I do see. That I do see. XO, you have to let go. You have to release. You have your mindset when it comes to friends and when it comes to love, you have to work on that. So I'm not seeing no good friends coming into your life right now that's unreplaceable and can't move. No. I don't know what you mean by like can never move, but no. All right, TS. What's this ship that's coming for TS? The Chariot, the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment card, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Two of Cups in reverse. They're saying the shift that's coming is that you're going to get more financial abundance with this Ten of Pentacles. It's going to be money. It's going to be money that you need in order for you to move forward. Possibly to, like I said, get that land. That's really what I'm seeing with this Ten of Pentacles. Excuse me for pausing, but yeah. With this Chariot and the Ten of Pentacles, they're saying that you're about to make some changes and you're about to make them soon. Your stability, your financial abundance, your money, your satisfaction, all that is coming soon. So you're going to be purchasing this land much sooner than you thought. All right, you might, with this Judgment and Four of Pentacles, you might have had an incorrect judgment, right? Where you thought that this wasn't going to be happening so soon, but they're saying that we are about to show you right now why you never have to stress or worry or be in a lack mindset when it comes to money. Why you should never be in lack or think that it's not going to work out. They about to give you proof with this Judgment. You about to get concrete evidence and proof, my baby, all right? And they're saying that with this Five of Wands, that it's going to stir up some drama and issues between you and your husband, just so you know. With this Queen and King of Swords, it's going to stir up drama between y'all. For sure. I don't know if this is going to be some random fucking payout that you get. Like, this just look like your purse going to be filled. And you're going to have your pick of the litter and option with this Seven of Cups as far as what you want to do, how you want to spend your money. But, like, bro, you about to be in a situation where you can do whatever you want. You're going to have the options. Do you saying you want to move? So we got the Chariot coming out here. The movement is there. The move is there. If you want to go back to Cali, all that stuff, everything. It's going to be able to happen much sooner than you think because you're going to be getting a windfall of money. That's what I'm seeing. So congratulations to us. Yeah, you're gonna be getting a windfall of money, and I think that I don't know. This might stir up some drama between you and your husband. I don't know if he's gonna try to say he's supposed to get a piece of the pie here, or he's supposed to get some of this. But yeah, I do see conflict here with the Five of Wands between the fact that you're gonna be moving on and doing whatever it is that makes you happy. He's not gonna be happy about that. He's not gonna be happy to see that you on this page of doing what you want to do. Yeah, I get it, but it is what it is. You know, it's gonna have to be. And also, I think it has something to do with the Capricorn too. So let me just get a couple cards on that real quick to see what's going on with the Capricorn. Oh, because now my left eye is jumping. What's going on with the Capricorn? Ooh, my left eye jumping like a motherfucker. What's going on with Capricorn? Okay. So basically, with the Capricorn, I think the Capricorn, he might try to reach out to you soon. In this case, they saying to, they're saying not to make it easy for him. From what I can see here. Because now he wanted to come stir up drama with that Five of Wands. Now he wanted to come, engage in a fight. Now he want to come stir shit up. But they saying don't make it easy for him according to what I can see. That's kind of crazy. I would have thought they would have said make it easy. But nah, they saying with this key in reverse that, don't be so quick to open up that door and unlock that door. If you do get a new house or you do move back and you around him, like, don't be so quick to just be hanging out with him and chilling with him. Like, he's got to really show you, which I already knew that you was going to do that anyway. But I am seeing with this ladder and this spider that it's one of those things where he got somebody working against him. I don't know if you've been having any dreams about that or anything about that, but he's got somebody right now that's in his energy that he's trying to protect himself from, that is trying to mess with his energy. I don't know if this is a past lover or just a woman in his family, but whoever this chick is, this girl is, he's needing to protect himself from her because she is bad news with this poison coming out here. And she's trying to, intertwine herself with what he got going on with this spider. He's trying to be honest with, with this person and let them know that he's moving forward with this ladder, that he don't want nothing to do with them. But they're not taking the no, they're not taking the rejection and the no for an answer, whoever this other person is, this other woman. That's what it feels like. Or it's just the fact that it could be his family that's giving him bad advice and poisoning him and telling him that he don't need to worry about love and getting back with you. Either way, this King of Swords is like one of those things where they're saying he need to be smart and be clear-headed and not listen to nobody that's trying to drag him back to his past. He's dealing with his past tempting him right now and trying to have him go back. Is this family? We have the shovel and the scourge. Yeah, it's somebody who, it could be that, he got roots with this person, that he's known them for a long time. And so, but it's not saying specifically family, but whoever it is, oh yeah, like he knew this person for a while now, but things never was able to really evolve and grow with this person, I feel like, as far as a relationship. And this person was using him, taking advantage of him anyway, manipulating him. Oh, his ex he was with for 8 years. Okay, yeah. And so now this person is pretty much not trying to stay in the past. They're like, oh, you're not burying this foundation. You're going to come back here. They still harping on the situation with the harp here. I do see fish. I hope this woman is not saying she's pregnant. She's trying to stir up problems for him, for real, for real. Yeah. I ain't even gonna cap. That chick is ridiculous. Like, she doing something witchy here. Because out there was like, don't forget about the scourge that you saw. Okay. So, yeah. She's not pregnant. Or anything like that. But I just put the deck on. The King of Pentacles in reverse. I think he's icing her out. I don't know if he just don't want to. There's a certain amount of money that she wants from him, and he's like, I'm not giving you the money. But it's about that stability, that money, those finances, everything that he brings to the table that she's looking for. And he I don't know. It's just like they tell him to continue to keep his head screwed on straight and be smart and not allow this person to confuse him or make him make a dumb decision. And so whatever she's trying to do with this scourge to have him stuck or trapped or in the past, literally, I think she did something witchy, to be honest. I'm not even about to lie to you. Like with this shovel here, she did something witchy. She did, or went to somebody else, you know what I'm saying, who could do it for her. Because she might not even, you know what I'm saying, be aware or know how to do those things. But she definitely did some dark shit. I'm going to tell you that right now. She did some dark shit to fuck with him. So they're urging him to, do some protection work right now. Do a cleanse. Protect his energy because this girl definitely did some dark shit. Alright. So that's what I have for you. Yeah. She sent hella evil eye towards him. Bad. Like, she's doing a lot. So he really got to protect himself right now. Just send him, prayers and healing energy and protection vibes so that he know he okay. Hi, Sky. Send him those healing vibes. Pray for him. I was thinking that he might, because you got to understand, like, they're saying that the confusion turns out. Remember I was saying he wouldn't reach out? They're now saying that a lot of that confusion and turmoil and chaos and drama is coming from another person sending evil eyes. So, yeah, if he's able to become aware of this, cleanse, do whatever it is that he needs to do, then, yeah, they're saying that he will reach out. It's like he's going to know that whole time it was that his ex was, doing something crazy. So, yeah, if he figures that out, then yes, it's yes. The energy is changing. The energy is shifting. He's becoming aware that there's somebody in his energy fucking with him and looking for him, for financial security and other shit like that, and he's not going for it. So, yeah, energy is shifting. Energy is changing, and it's looking like he's going to reach out. All right, new sub. Does the song John posted reflects what he feels or what he felt about me? Thank you for subscribing, Sky. You're welcome, TS. And I don't know if you did any of those things that I sent to you. If you did any of those, then that could be the reason why the energy is shifting too. It could have been different people projecting and sending you, you know what I'm saying? Sending that evil eye towards you, TS. Even your own baby daddy. So, but the energy is definitely shifting. I don't know if you did that cord cutting or what, but things are shifting, so that's good. All right, Sky said, the song that John posts, does that reflect how he felt about her? Does that reflect what he feels about her? There's only going to be one card. Queen of Swords. They saying you should reach out to him and ask. Ask him. Direct communication is what will fix that situation. Just ask him directly. But as far as the answer to your yes or no, as it says on the card, maybe. But they're not willing to tell you. They want you to take that leap of faith and go ask him. Go talk to him. Have that conversation. Yeah, TS. The cleansing definitely started making things move and shift real quick. So I'm glad I sent you that stuff, and I'm glad you did. You're welcome, Sky. Anybody else? For, you know, a paid reading or a yes or no question? If not, I'll probably go make me some food. I haven't eaten all day. All right. Go ahead, Tias. I'm here. Can I please know what the cards say, please? About what, EXO? I don't know. Whoa, what is your question? I'm going in December now instead of November. Will my trip to Cali be fruitful? Ace of Wands, yes. It's going to give you some new inspiration, a new urge to really go after what it is that you want to create for your future. It's going to be a great source of inspiration for you. Lots of potential opportunities for new beginnings and new growth, all right? So, yeah, it's going to be fruitful. Namrata, are you subscribed to the channel? Will I meet Nikhil and Dushera? You're welcome, TS. Namrata, yes, you will. I see the Queen of Wands. It's going to be real passionate. Lots of love making, if that's what you're thinking about. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be getting hot and heavy, for sure, if that's what you're talking about. You're welcome. Oh, I already told you no. XO. I answered that question. You missed the part where I answered that. I said no. That you have to stop having a like mindset when it comes to friends. That you have to, I don't know if you're like very, they just, like the Four of Pentacles came out about being possessive and being greedy, being real possessive of people. Like sometimes people come into your life for a season and then they go. You don't always keep people forever. Like you even said it in your question. You like somebody who's unmovable and never gonna move. They're like, what? That sounds crazy. It's like people are here for the time that for the season and the time that they meant to be in your life, but they're not gonna be there forever necessarily. Even if they are there forever, there's still gotta come a day where one of y'all gotta leave up off this earth. But I'm not seeing you getting any new friends. Cherish the people that's in your life now that you have. Show gratitude for them. Don't be so possessive of them. Just get a belt. You need to work on your mindset and have a healthier outlook about friendships and stuff like that before you get any new friends. Anybody else for the yes or no questions? If not, I appreciate you guys for, being here with me, rocking with me. I'll probably get my behind up off of here in the next 4 minutes. About 1:30, I'm getting off of here. Let's see. Gary. Let's see. No, they don't resent you, but they do feel. Did you leave? Did you stop talking with them or stop dealing with them? They do feel abandoned by you, like you left them in the past with this Eight of Cups coming out here. They don't resent you though. They just sad. Something about you choosing to leave them in the past or leave them behind, and that's what's making them sad. But and they feel disappointed. They didn't think for things to turn out the way that it did, but I don't see that they resent you. It's one of those things where, like, you could have left them alone or not deal with them because of the way they was treating you, and now they're like, fuck, maybe we shouldn't have talked to him that way because is it really worth him not being around or whatever the case may be. Or if you are about to leave them, they're going to be sad about the fact that you leave them. What? Is this on your dad's side? Gary, is this on your dad's side? That's who they don't like. not trying to be funny, but that's really who they don't like. I'm starting to get a headache. Yeah. That's the one they got resentment towards. What did he do to them? Because it's not good. What did Leanne say? Will I meet any new friends this year? All depends on that Scorpio, that transformation. If you allow yourself to go through that dark night of the soul and have that spiritual awakening, and transform and open up a new cycle, then yeah. Then you will. Yeah. Yeah, Gary, I don't know why. That's the one. It's your dad for some reason. Is who they have a problem with. They be low key throwing disses. I be catching it. It's in their tone and actions. So yeah, if they don't like you, it's just as a result of you being a product of him, not for anything of that sort. It just feels like, you know what I'm saying? Eight of Cups. It's one of those things with the Eight of Cups, right? And a person choosing to stand alone and walk away from what's not serving them. If somebody is stuck and they trapped and they allow themselves to be used and abused by something, and they don't know how to stand tall in their power, of course they're gonna resent anybody or low key diss or throw, you know what I mean? Feel a type of way towards someone who can stand in their own power, who can walk away, who is not afraid. So it's just a typical thing about old people. It's not a thing about them necessarily resenting you, Gary, as a person. Older people are always like that. Older people always hate on young people for what it is that they feel like they wasn't able to do. If they didn't get to live their best life and they didn't get to do certain things, and then they see another person being bold, being strong, being authentic, not backing down, that shit bothers them because it's like, fuck, I wasn't able to do that. So they might throw their little things, but they telling you not to. It's what you represent, not you. It's not you. So they telling you don't. They like your ancestors are saying that's like sweat off your back. Don't take that shit personal. Whatever low key disses they throwing, that's typical old miserable old hag old lady shit. Like that's not nothing for you to get in your feelings about. If anything, it's just more reason for you to protect certain things. Like you don't have to keep conversation heavy. Like if you don't want to be around them and you don't want to talk to them and you don't have to tell them about your business, you don't have to tell them what you got going on, nothing. And if it's in their tone and actions and you can choose to stay separate from them and stay away from them, then do that. Like don't be relying on people that you feel like you can't trust. Like if you need to stand alone and stand away on your own away from them, then do that. But they don't have nothing. Yeah, the world, listen, it might, it's definitely time for you to start thinking about moving because the world literally just fell down. But yeah, I don't think it's nothing personal to you. But I don't know. Like, I got a super duper headache just now when they said it's your dad. So I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not gonna talk about it on here because it's your personal business. But it's really your dad. Yeah. They don't like that dude. Like, I don't know what. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into that. They don't fuck with him. Sorry, excuse my language. I'm gonna just put it like that. And I think they haven't been able to really truly stand up and speak to him, so they take it out on you. That's how they do that. Like, cause we can't, like, whatever it is, they just take it out on you. But I don't think it's nothing personal to you. It's him who is supposed to be up under some sort of judgment. All right, for what he had, all right, for however way that he treated his sisters that they don't like. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Yeah, they real upset about that. They want him up out of here. Like, yeah, of course. If anything, just the fact that he is a product of him, that's gonna remind them of him, and that's gonna be a problem. So, yeah. That judgment card, they want him to, yeah, they was really upset about that. I ain't gonna hold you. He got his trade standing alone out the way. Yeah, but they trying to say that, you know, there's the confidence, there's the fact that he gets all these new opportunities, he gets all these things, you know, there's the Leo energy, there's all of that too. But it's something else. You understand? It's something else, respectfully. And I'm not here to open up that can of worms. They always been jealous. I heard many stories, but it seems I'm not trying to defend these women, but they jealousy is not coming from. Their jealousy is not coming from just nowhere. Like, all right, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it out here because now it's going to places that I'm not ready to go to. All right. I love you guys. I hope that y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go eat me some food or some different stuff. If I don't fall asleep, shoot, I might come back up here and see who's still up. All right. Love you guys. I hope that y'all have a good rest of your night. I hope that y'all receive these messages with love. Take what resonates, leave what don't. And I'm gonna see y'all later on.